It's like the jewel in the crown of Enfield, but also London and the country as well. It's something which people may pass by as they come around Cottfosses or the M25, but once we get into this country park, and it's just a stone throw from London really, what's behind us is of enormous historical value. We've got royals who have used it as their playground. The Queen told me herself that it was a place where she came with Margaret to just enjoy and play around in these fields around here. These little snippets in history just are only just a taster of what is a wider story.
2 or 3 weeks ago I was filming here with a French documentary company for a World War II documentary, and inside is just exquisite, particularly the downstairs rooms. There are some very valuable, almost like wallpaper, but they're paintings by Whistler. During the Second World War, this was an important clandestine operation centre. It opened in January 1940. It took 2 to 3 months to wire the house with bugging devices, which came from America. It was here that the German generals were first heard speaking about the V1, well, actually talked about the secret weapon. And working on the intelligence reports, it's clear that Hitler intended to send 300 of these a day on London. And I don't need to tell you that actually that could have cost us, well, it would have cost us the war.
18th century. English Heritage informed me that they are potentially on the verge of putting the house itself on the at-risk register, and the beautiful landscape where Sir Philip Sassoon planted 1 million daffodils to come out at Easter time to entertain his Easter guests is very much at risk, and it's also on the English Heritage at-risk register. There are empty plinths scattered around the estate where the whereabouts of the statues haven't yet been confirmed, to me at least. Behind this hedge here is the swimming pool. It's actually the back of the house. I think the sad thing is that when you look at it, you can see the sort of rudimentary scaffolding around the terrace, which was subsiding years ago, and obviously hasn't had any attention given to it. When news broke about the financial troubles that the current owners faced, David Burrowes and I launched this campaign. And if you read some of the comments on the online petition, you can really see how much this place means to so many people, not just people that live locally, but of course people who studied here when it was Middlesex University campus, people who know it because of its historic importance.
The other risk is that it may be brought up with people not understanding that heritage and not understanding that it's retained as an educational use. Let's all fight hard to save Trent Park and avoid it. At the very least, at the moment, it's withering. There is a danger that in the wrong hands, it could be lost.